What's cooking? You got me.
You owe me a Coke. Wait, I don't drink Coke.
No, you don't.
You owe me some chips.
Fine, chips. What kind of chips?
Potato chips.
Potato chips. You got it. All right, we want to wish everyone out there a Happy New Year, right?
Yep.
But I think we should do it from the whole What's Cooking crew.
Yep.
You think we should get Mom in here? Say, come on, Mommy.
Come on, Mommy.
Come on, Mommy.
Get in here.
Get in here. We want to introduce you to the heart and soul of our What's Cooking
Yep.
show.
Mommy.
Mwah. And we want to wish everyone out there a
Happy New Year!
We hope that your new year is full of love, health, and prosperity, right?
Yep.
All right, now get back to work. Today we're going to be cooking steak strip sandwiches.
Yep.
So here are going to be our ingredients. For the buns, we have some gluten-free sandwich rolls.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be melting some vegan mozzarella on there. We're using Vivan brand today.
Oh, yeah.
I really like this brand. It melts really good.
Yeah.
Delicious. Works great. We got some peppers. We got a little yellow pepper, orange pepper, and red pepper. But instead of steak, what we're going to use is mushrooms. These are shiitake mushrooms. They're dried, so that way when you put them in your marinade, it soaks up all that really good, flavorful liquid goodness. We're going to use these shiitake mushrooms, which are in the fungi family.
Hey, Daddy, do you know why I like this recipe?
What?
Because I'm also a pretty fun guy.
Where did you get that from?
Sonic.
I can't. Roll the footage.
What?
Now, what you want to do is get yourself some little hands to pile in your dehydrated mushrooms into a Ziploc bag.
Just like this?
Just like that. Now, for our marinade, we are going to use about 1 to 1.5 tablespoons of coconut aminos. It's very similar to soy sauce, except 0 wheat, which means 0 gluten. Next, we're going to throw in about a teaspoon of A1 steak sauce because, come on, A1 steak sauce. After that, we're going to use about a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half of steak marinade. Right now I'm using Lawson's because it just so happens to be what I had in the refrigerator at the time. We're going to throw in about a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half of minced dehydrated onions. You can use fresh onions if you like, but if you watched our last episode, you know I like to just keep it simple. Throw in about a teaspoon of granulated garlic, some Bragg's All Season because it has everything in it and it is just delicious. Throw about half a teaspoon of that in there as well. We're going to top that off with a little bit of black pepper, maybe about 1/4 of a teaspoon. And on top of that, we're going to sprinkle in about half to a whole teaspoon of Himalayan pink salt. I will always go with Himalayan pink salt because it is a complete mineral as opposed to iodized table salt, which might have some questionable fillers in there that you don't want floating around in your body. Last but not least, liquid smoke. Now, when it comes to liquid smoke, a little is a lot. I rarely ever use more than half a capful. Throw that in there. Not shown here is about half to a tablespoon of warm purified water just to get all those ingredients mixed together and start soaking into your mushrooms. And that is going to be our marinade.
Marinade, that cool, refreshing drink.
Okay, I do not know where he got that from because I swear to you, we have never let this kid watch Delirious. So enough of that, okay? Okay, so anyway, Kuma, you think they're gonna love this taste?
They're gonna love that taste.
Kuma!
Okay.
After about an hour or two, your mushrooms should have soaked in all that delicious marinade, getting your shiitakes nice, plump, and juicy, make your mouth do the watusi. Now let's check these bad boys out. Ah, now that's perfect. What we're gonna do after that is take our bell peppers, chop off the tops, and we're gonna go into the middle and pull out all those seeds. Typically with peppers, the seeds are where you're gonna get the heat from. With bell peppers, you don't really have to worry about heat because they're not a very spicy pepper, but you still don't want all those little seeds getting stuck in your teeth. Now, after you've cut your peppers in half, you're going to give them a julienne cut from top to the bottom, making them look like French fries.
You're doing an excellent job, Daddy.
Why, thank you, Kuma.
Thank you, Daddy.
Now, after you finish slicing your peppers, you're going to want to give that same julienne cut to your mushrooms. I like to cut them into 3s. I found that this is the perfect size so that when you fry them up, you're going to get more of a tender chewiness as opposed to a crispy crunchiness, which is something that I don't really like when it comes to this sandwich. Next, you're going to add about 2 tablespoons of grapeseed oil to a hot frying pan. Again, I like to use grapeseed oil because it has a higher burn and smoke temperature rate as opposed to other really good oils like coconut and olive that have a lower smoke and burn temperature rate. And after they pass that temperature, they can become toxic and a bit carcinogenic, and you don't want that. Ooh, listen to that sizzle.
Sizzle for shizzle.
Sizzle for shizzle indeed. Now, even if you're not a fan of mushrooms, the way that these mushrooms absorb that marinade and the way that we give them a fry, they take on more of a meaty texture and taste to them. And I'm pretty convinced that if nobody told you they were mushrooms, you wouldn't even know they were mushrooms.
Mommy does not like mushrooms.
No, she doesn't.
But she does destroy these sandwiches.
Yes, she does. Now, during the cooking process, I like to hit these veggies with another little shake of black pepper. I find that it gives your bell peppers a little more seasoning and a little more flavor in my humble opinion. You want to keep pushing this around and giving it a good movement so you get an even distribution of grapeseed oil all over your sandwich filling. So you get a nice even cook without anything overcooking on any given side. Now, once you've gotten your sandwich filling cooked to the way that you like it, throw those slices of cheese right on top, lower your fire, and then put the lid on top and let that steam action do its magic. Oh man, I wish you could smell this. Now we're gonna give it a little shake, shake, shake. Oh man, once you've got your cheese melted, turn that fire off. I like to throw the rolls right in the pan, put the lid back on, just to give your rolls a little softness and a little warmth to them. Once you take it out, slice them up, put your filling in, and you get your sandwich all put together. My own personal preference is, which you can forego, another little sprinkle of Himalayan pink salt right on top, another little shake of black pepper right on top, and boom, you've got yourself a gluten-free, plant-based steak strip sando.
All right, everybody, we're ready to dig into our sandwiches.
Yeah.
Cheers.
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 And let's check this out.
Mmm.
Oh, that's good. That is really good.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Good.
From our family to your guys' family, we want to wish you a Happy New Year. And we're going to say, check us out again on the next episode of
What's
What's cooking?